Hello, darlings. You don't really know me yet, and that's quite alright. But I thought for one of my first videos I would show you. I am refurbishing, upgrading, I don't know what you want to call it. I'm creating a new altar for my house. I've found a piece and it kind of resonated with me, so I have already brought it inside. I cleansed the whole thing before I brought it in with some incense, and then I washed it up, vacuumed it, cleaned it, the whole 9 yards, did a whole freaking thing on it. So now I've brought it inside and I've put it where I think I want it. So I'm going to kind of show you the process of how I'm going to set it up. So let's check it out. This is the lovely piece in question. I found her at a dumpster. Love that, refurbs. And she had these really pretty window designs, and had these like old kind of like glass looking knobs, which I hated. So we're gonna fix that. I actually, as you can see, have started to kind of put it together. And I have some of my basics already here. So this is just a little art project of lighters that I have going on. And then I have my incense over here. I have my big bar of selenite, which I do love. And I'm going to be adding more crystals and such. I mean, you can't go wrong with a skeleton, come on. And it has a little bird friend in there, as you can see. And I've just started putting my candles and my incense cones. So yeah, that's what we're working with right now. So I'm going to slowly start putting it all together, I think. Yeah, so here's that. Reference, this was my old little altar I had going on with my little bits and bobbles, half storage, half altar. It's been rough, but yeah, I think it's a pretty good upgrade, quite frankly. I'm excited to see the process happen. So as you can see here, I'm slowly but surely adding all of my crystals, all my odd little knickknacks here and there to my shelf. And it's so much fun, this process, because I get to kind of I go off the energy and the feel. One of my little antiques that I got at a thrift store. And as you can see here, I'm trying to stuff all my porcupine quills into a little jar. Can't lose those on the floor. They hurt like a mother trucker. So just going about kind of seeing how I want things to look, how I want it to feel. And it's just kind of nice exploring this new space. Oh, as you can see, my child coming over to investigate the situation, seeing what's going on. He's a good boy, just a very nosy boy. And so I wanted to replace those terrible, like, glass knobs for these crystal knobs that I got off Amazon. And they are excellent. I've been putting them on every miscellaneous piece of furniture I can in my house, frankly, because they're just so beautiful and I love them so much. Look at this. Look at how nice this is. I can't handle how pretty it is. Love that. Love that for me. And as you can see, just kind of showing off some of this stuff. I know I put it in there earlier, trust. So this is one of my dolls. Me and my best friend are making them together. So I wanted to display her to kind of give a little space for her, not only for me, but for my sister and I. Hogwarts, of course. Screw J.K. Rowling, though. And as you can see, I'm just adding all my spooky decor, all my little witchy vibe stuff, and just kind of figuring out what feels best. And it's just so wonderful to have a space like this finally where it just feels right and it feels magical to me. And I just love it so much. So now we're putting in all of my art supplies, and I do use my art supplies in my practice as well as not only creative outlet, but for a way for me to kind of just reconnect with my younger self as well. I love coloring. I have so many fun witchy coloring books now. Ugh, if you don't have coloring books, I highly suggest. And I needed a new home for my sewing machine, and it just fits so perfectly in this space. It made me, as you saw, so happy to finally have a space for it that I could just display everything I loved in one corner of my room. And it just, look at this vibe. It was giving me a little bit of an issue trying to close the doors, but like, I'm so proud of this as like a quick little morning project. Like, we definitely upgraded. I love the way I can now see all of my crystals, all of my incense, my little candles. I have my project here. I can put my oracle cards on there and it just feels right. Inside here, these crystals just happen to line up so perfectly, and I'm very thrilled about that. But when you open it as well, you have some of my artsy kind of witchy stuff over here. And then this little girl, which I already explained, my sister and I kind of made our own like little fae together. And I have some of my herbs and such, my little tributes. And then I have all of my like my art projects and everything that I use for day-to-day spell work and things that just bring me happiness. So I'm just so thrilled. This turned out so much better than I anticipated. It fits in so nicely with everything, and it's very me aesthetic, which makes me so happy. I love that. As I'm struggling to close it. Excellent. 10 out of 10 me. And that's kind of it. I'm so happy how it turned out. This was free. Like, I found this at a dumpster, and then I just brought it home, cleaned that up, cleansed the hell out of it, and we've made it into this. And it's, if you can relate to just when you put something in place and you just get this overwhelming vibe of happiness, like that's what this is right now for me. So I'm elated with this. If you want to see more day-to-day witchy kind of stuff, it's my favorite thing to do. I kind of just incorporate it into all my practice, all my daily life, and yeah, enjoy it. But if you would like to follow me, excellent. I'm on other platforms too. I'm on Instagram and I am on TikTok. Both are Wandering Witch 13. I'll try to put the links below. I'm very new at this, so I apologize if things don't go great. It's fine. But until next time, ciao, darlings. Bye.